Things you didn't know about the Goonies. Watching the Goonies in 2018 is undoubtedly a very nostalgic journey. We've seen it hundreds of times, and its familiarity only makes it more fun and entertaining. However, that doesn't mean that the Goonies doesn't have its fair share of secrets and surprises. Today, we're going to be looking at some facts you never knew about the Goonies. 1. Patty Duke threw out the treasure map. Patty Duke had an exciting Hollywood career. She started young, winning an Oscar for the famous movie The Miracle Worker at just 16 years old. She continued to work as an actress right until she died in 2016. Though she was never cast to the Goonies, she still threw the famous treasure map into the trash. You might be asking how this all came about. Well, as the real fans of the Goonies already know, Patty Duke is the Goonies star ASTIN'S mom. ASTIN got to keep the prop map after the shooting had been completed. Unfortunately, his mom eventually came across it and mistook the famous Goonies map for trash. That was the end of the Goonies map. Many people think the original map still exists. Maybe it does, waiting to be discovered again. 2. Richard Donner's pirate ship scene was a little too perfect. The pirate ship scene is coming up at number 2 on our list of things you didn't know about the Goonies. Did you know the directors in search of the perfect reaction sometimes withhold information from their actors? When you see an actor respond so convincingly to a plot twist or a jump scare on the screen, you may think he's so good at his job. The truth is that he might have never known what was coming, just like you. Goonies director Richard Donner thought he'd use this same approach for the scene in which the kids discover the pirate ship. He didn't let anyone see the impressive set until he shot the scene. This allowed him to capture real-time, authentic reactions of the shocked young actors. Unfortunately, some youngsters used curse words, which forced Richard Donner to reshoot the whole scene. 3. Sloth played in the NFL. Coming up at number 3 on our list of things you didn't know about the Goonies is Sloth. Alright, now, we don't mean Sloth, obviously, but the actor who played Sloth. Yes, you might be surprised, but that's a grown man in the sloth costume. You may have realized it yourself, and it also happens to be a man with an awe-inspiring athletic past. John Matuszak, who played Sloth in the film, earned a living as a professional football player before hitting the silver screen. This secret does not really exist, as many people never knew this till now. Matuszak was very much a pro NFL player. He enjoyed almost a decade-long career as a defensive end. He also won 2 Super Bowl championships with the Oakland Raiders. So just know that you just might be outrun by the sloth in a one-on-one race. 4. Data spelled his curse words because of a promise. Another exciting thing you need to know about the Goonies is about Data. Jonathan Ke Quan, the actor who played the character of Data, got a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity when he won his role in the Goonies. However, his mother had her concerns about the Hollywood blockbuster. She demanded that Jonathan make her a promise that he would never say curse words in the film. That, in turn, presented a problem with the script because Data was meant to react with profanity when rocks began to fall from the ceiling of the cave. Jonathan Ke Quan's solution was to shout out the letters of the naughty words. He kept his promise to his mom, and his scenes became very famous because of their originality. Jonathan Ke Quan as Data has one of the most memorable lines in the Goonies. 5. There might be a Goonies Part 2. Coming up number at 5 on our list of things you didn't know about the Goonies is the rumors about the sequel. It's been over 20 years since the Goonies hit theaters. Rumors have lingered for a very long time that a sequel film was on its way. Unfortunately, never happened, or at least it hasn't happened yet. The silver lining is that there is actually a Goonies Part 2, but it's not a movie. This might be confusing, but the Goonies Part 2 is a video game released in 1987 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Mikey is the game's protagonist and must defeat the members of the FRATELLI crime family to save his friend. It also includes a new character, who is a mermaid. The Goonies 2 is a sequel to the video game version of the Goonies. Unfortunately, the original Goonies movie never got a video game adaptation. 6. Sean Astin's speech was in the script. At number 6 on our list of things you didn't know about the Goonies is Sean Astin's speech. You may have remembered the famous One-Eyed Willy speech by Sean Astin, but did you know it was improvised? to get a more naturalistic performance out of the Stin in the scene in which he tells his fellow Goonies about the legend of the one-eyed Willy. The Goonies director, Donner, had the child actor improvise the scene in an offbeat way. Donner simply told us in the story moments before they shot the scene and had the actor tell it back to him as best as possible as the camera was rolling. This went on to be one of the best and funniest scenes in the Goonies movie. 7. Corey Feldman was called Mouth for a reason. Number 7 on our list of things you didn't know about the Goonies is Corey Feldman. Famous Goonies actor Corey Feldman played the character called Mouth for a reason. The Goonies director Donner appropriately named the character so because he talked a lot. However, the name was purposely to fit for another reason. The scene where Mama Fratelli pulls the jewels out of Mouth's mouth was shot in one take, with Feldman managing to fit all the jewels in his mouth all at once. This was a very iconic scene in the Goonies, and many die-hard fans laugh a lot at the name of Mouth. 8. Sloth revealed his Superman t-shirt. Coming up at number 8 on our list of things you didn't know about the Goonies is the reason why Sloth revealed his famous Superman t-shirt on set. At the end of the movie, Sloth triumphantly rips his vest and his other shirt to reveal his Superman t-shirt underneath. This was improvised and not part of the script. However, it worked well with the context of the scene and also served as another purpose. It was an inside joke about the Goonies director Donner, who rose to fame after directing the Superman movie in 1978. Sloth's Superman scene is still emulated by die-hard Goonies fans and children till today. 9. The treasure map was sprinkled with real blood. Number 9 on our list of things you didn't know about the Goonies is its infamous treasure map. The Goonies production designer J. Mitchell River thought the prop treasure map looked too new and a little too fresh to be an old treasure map. So to make it look more prehistoric, he spent all afternoon finding new ways of aging it. After pouring coffee on the map, he wanted to add blood for a dramatic look. Unfortunately, the prop department was out of red paint. In a quick move of improvisation, Mitchell River cut his finger and dropped his own blood along the edges. 10. There is a Goonies Day. Die-hard fans of the Goonies might already know this fact. Still, there's no better way to end our list of little-known facts about the Goonies than by mentioning the biggest Goonies party on the planet, which is held every year on June 7th in Astoria, Oregon, the coastal Oregon town where the film was set and where not part of it was shot. If this list of little things you needed to know about the Goonies wasn't enough for you, then maybe it's time you make a minor pilgrimage to the capital of Goonie Mania and attend the biggest Goonies celebration on Earth. That brings us to the end of this video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe. What do you think about these Goonies facts and secrets? Let us know what you think in the comment section. Till next time.